Hey guys, welcome to Craving for Baking. Today I'm going to show you how to make a adorable Valentine's Day recipe, and this is for a Valentine's Day Swiss roll, which is amazing, soft, spongy and so cute. So here is how we are going to make this, and here is the ingredients that you will need to make this delicious Swiss roll. So to begin, you will want 3 eggs and 2 bowls, and you want to separate the egg yolk from the egg white and put the egg whites into a separate bowl and the egg yolks into a separate bowl. So you just want to carefully toss the egg from each shell to each shell, if you kind of get what I mean. And then you can put the egg yolk into one bowl and the egg whites into the other. And if you make a mistake, be quick and get rid of the egg yolk from the egg white, because if you leave it there too long going to try and go get a spoon and take the egg yolk out, you will not get the right result. So just go ahead and stick your hand in there as soon as you find out that you've dropped some yolk in there. So now once you've done that, we can put our egg whites into a large bowl, and you want to make sure your bowl's clean so that we can get a very nice volume of fluffed up egg whites. And you want to use a handheld mixer or a stand mixer. Of course you could do this by hand if you want to take an extra long time to do this. And you want to whisk up your eggs until they become at nice stiff peaks. So eventually they should look something like this. They should have enough air incorporated into them so that they look like this, very beautiful and stiff. So now with our egg yolks, we can mix that up. And of course, I know here I am using such a small bowl and I could have had the opportunity to change it, but I didn't, so let's just roll with it. And then into that you want to add in your sugar and you want to mix that in, and then you can finally give that a last mix, and it should turn out a very nice pale kind of yellow color. So back to our egg whites, you want to sift in your plain flour mixed with baking powder, which is only a pinch, we don't need that much baking powder, and then add in your vanilla extract. And then you want to give that a nice fold. You do not want to use your handheld whisk or your stand mixer to do this, because it will deflate the egg whites. So fold, people. So just fold to avoid deflating your egg whites. Then you can go ahead and add in your egg yolks mixed with sugar, and you want to fold that in as well. So you really want to be gentle here. You do not want to deflate the egg whites, because this is really important to keep our batter nice and airy. So eventually it should look like this. Then you can go ahead and add the amazing sour cream, which does something magical to your recipe. They'll make you have a really nice, smooth, silky batter and overall cake. So go ahead and fold that in, and eventually your batter should look like this. Once it does, stop mixing. So now we are going to make the batter for our hearts, and this is really simple. So you just want to eye it, just add in a little bit of flour and a little bit of water, and go ahead and mix that in. And then once you get a really nice paste, which looks pipeable enough, you don't want it to be too thick though, you can go ahead and add in your food coloring. So I use the Wilton Colorite, and that requires me to use 2 food colorings to get the perfect color I need. So I used pink and red to get pink, but if you're using normal food coloring, then you don't need to do this, obviously. So you want to go ahead and mix that in until you get a really nice pink, or if you're going for red, you can totally go for red. If you want to go for red, I'm sure it will look as perfect as it does with pink. And then eventually you should get your really nice color. Put that into a piping bag, and then you can go ahead and pipe in your hearts. And this was really kind of difficult for me since I couldn't find my right size tip, but if you do, then it'll be easier for you. Then you want to go ahead and bake that in the oven for about 5 minutes, not too long, and then you can spread your cake on your cake batter onto that straight away, and then put that into the oven and bake it. And then once it's out, as soon as it's out, you want to roll it, because you want to make sure that it's easy. It's going to be easy to roll once you put the icing on it. If it cools in that flat out position, it will not roll once it's cool. So once it's cool, you can go ahead and unroll that and put on your frosting or your whipped cream. So I'm putting on whipped cream and jam, strawberry jam, but you could obviously use buttercream, anything you want. And this is so cute. So this recipe can be altered. You can add fruits instead of jam or anything that you want. It's such a cute recipe. So you want to go ahead and roll that back up into the parchment paper and refrigerate that for about 15 to 20 minutes, and then you can be ready to slice and eat. So this is the delicious cake. I hope you guys try it out. It was so cute and perfect for Valentine's Day, and delicious not to mention. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!